Hundreds of people came out this afternoon to protest and rally around the prospects of high-speed rail in the state of Florida. Governor Rick Scott rejected federal funds for the project last week, but rail is still hanging on by a thread, at least for a few more days. 10 News reporter Noah Pransky attended the rally today and joins us right now from City Hall Plaza in downtown Tampa. Quite a ruckus down there today.
Yeah, despite those hundreds of demonstrators and despite a lot of work going on behind the scenes, the future of high-speed rail in Florida still hinges on the governor's willingness to accept bids from private companies for the job.
No.
There were cheers.
No rail debt.
And jeers for Governor Rick Scott as dueling rallies at Tampa's City Hall Plaza converged. With over 100 rail critics trying to drown her out, Congresswoman Kathy Castor told supporters of high-speed rail to keep hope alive.
We're not going to give up, are we? No, we're not.
She expects to present the governor tomorrow with a plan to move forward with rail, with the cities of Tampa, Lakeland, and Orlando in charge of the project.
And yes, we will need the cooperation of the governor ultimately to move forward. But if his condition is he doesn't believe the risk can be covered, let us prove it to him and put the ball in his court that we believe the private sector will do that.
Castor was encouraged by a talk Senator Nelson had with the governor yesterday, where the indication was a project that took the risk off Florida's plate would be a possibility. But today, Scott rebuffed.
I am absolutely not changing anything I believe in with regard to the high-speed rail. The high-speed rail project is a project that we cannot afford as taxpayers.
Castor says the governor would be foolish not to get on board with at least soliciting bids from private companies. The belief was that they'd be willing to assume the risk of the project. But with just 4 days until federal dollars are redirected elsewhere, Castor and company have limited time to change the governor's mind. In Lakeland today, commissioners approved the creation of a high-speed rail agency, and the indication is their counterparts in both Tampa and Orlando are anxious to do the same. Live in downtown Tampa, Noah Pransky, 10 News.